Now, I'm a frequent traveler and a passionate carry-on only advocate, and I'm about to do something that even I think is a little bit crazy. I'm about to pack for a 6-day vacation in just this backpack. It's either gonna be glorious or like really dumb. Now, why am I doing this? It's a good question. I don't totally know. Look, number one, I wanna see if I can do it. This is a new trend that's going around that people just pack in personal items only. And I was like, bet, I'm a really good packer. I can do that. Number two, I'm flying to Key West, which means I'm gonna have to take a very tiny airplane, and any luggage that I bring will likely have to be checked because the overhead bins are really, really small. So I figure if I just bring the backpack, that thing's gonna stay with me the whole time. And three, because I have some unfair advantages in this trip. Number one, I'm going to Key West. It's gonna be 80 degrees and sunny, and I'm just gonna be like in the water. So I'm taking bathing suits, I'm taking shorts, I'm taking some tank tops, and that's about it. So I don't have to bring like coats and, things for cold weather. I can get away with packing pretty minimally. Unfair advantage number two, I got access to laundry. Being able to do laundry on a trip is like a game changer. My group is staying in an Airbnb, so I've got laundry. I can wash my pajamas. I can wash my shorts. I don't have to worry about smelling the whole time. It's a good deal. And unfair advantage number three is this backpack. This is the Black Voyage Zephyr Pro. And this backpack has more bells and whistles than you could ever imagine in a backpack. And the thing that's gonna allow me to pack 6 days worth of clothes in here is this little beauty. This is Black Voyage's Vortex vacuum seal technology, which allows you to fit up to 60 liters of clothes in this backpack. So yeah, it's a secret weapon. So let's get packing. Okay, so since I'm packing for Key West, I get to do this really, really simply. I am bringing 3 tank tops, 2 shirts, 2 bathing suits, 2 pairs of shorts. Wait, I thought I had 3 pairs of shorts. 3 pairs of shorts. A nice outfit. This is a really cool jumpsuit. Because I'm planning to go out to dinner one night when I'm in Miami for a night. A simple cotton dress for a pool cover-up. The mandatory birthday shirt that everybody has to wear. A long sleeve rash guard to wear in the water, which this is like my secret weapon whenever I go somewhere hot and sunny and tropical. You need long sleeves. And 1 packing cube. And in here I've got 3 pairs of socks, a couple pairs of underwear, 2 pairs of workout shorts, 2 workout bras, and a workout tank top. I'm also packing 2 pairs of sandals. I'm gonna wear my sneakers on the plane, and my toiletries and makeup, and I'm really trying to whittle down what I'm bringing in that toiletry bag. So let's see if we can fit all of this in that backpack and put that vacuum compression to work. Okay, you can see how big this is before I vacuum seal it. So let's see how much space this leaves us. Is it really tight? Now, all my clothes in there. That is so cool. Now I'm going to add my sandals into the waterproof pouches over here just to keep them out of the way and secure in case I do need to open the bag. Easy, zip that up. Now for toiletries, I'm also going to slim things down as much as possible. So I keep this toiletry bag always ready to go. This is from Aloha Collection, but I keep everything in here so that I can grab it at a moment's notice and head out the door. Now I always have this pack ready to go in my bathroom. This time I'm gonna add a couple extra things. I'm taking some mineral sunscreen because we're gonna be out in the ocean all the time. This is reef safe, so this is perfect for taking on the boat. Since we're staying in an Airbnb, I am going to bring my own hair conditioner. I don't usually travel with shampoo and conditioner, but I just never know what they have at like an Airbnb. I've got some more sunscreen samples that I'm gonna pack. And then I've got my makeup. So for this trip, I'm taking tinted moisturizer with SPF 20. This is Laura Mercier. I love this. This is my favorite tinted moisturizer. Taking my Benefit Give Me Brow, my Stila eyeliner, some Makeup Forever foundation for the night that I do go out. Got some Cali Ray waterproof mascara. This stuff is also amazing on a beach vacation. I've got a Rare Beauty lip gloss and a Rare Beauty blush and a Rare Beauty highlighter. Thank you, Selena Gomez. And then a quick little eyeshadow palette and a brush. Some SPF lip balm. So this is from Kula. I love Kula. They're like my favorite sunscreen. and another Summer Fridays lip balm, which actually I'm gonna go ahead and put this in one of the front pockets of my backpack so I have access to it on the plane. Okay, so this is everything I'm taking for my toiletries. One other thing I'm gonna take with me that's sort of out of the norm is my Aloha Collection tote. So this goes with my bag in a bag rule. I have a bag in a bag rule where I always take a bag inside my bag just in case I need to like carry things back. I go shopping or something. This also is an amazing beach tote because it's splash proof. So, and it folds up really, really small. So I'm gonna take that one with me. I'm taking a couple other little Aloha pouches. So this is just gonna be like a really easy clutch to grab. And this is also like another really easy clutch to grab. All right, so we're gonna add these. The toiletries are what I'm like most worried about fitting in here, quite honestly. They're kind of heavy. Okay, that took a tiny bit of wrangling, but we got everything in there. And now I can just operate out of this back pouch during the entire flight. So in here, I'm gonna put my wallet, my laptop, my iPad, phone, anything I'm gonna need on the plane, and then anything I might need like immediately can go up in the front here. Let's see how it feels when I put it on. Oh, we gotta adjust some straps. Yeah. Oh. No, it's not bad. What do you guys think? We are packed. I don't leave till tomorrow, so this was anticlimactic. I was gonna do a little shot of me like walking out the door. I don't know, maybe tomorrow. Okay, the day has come. We are leaving for the airport, but first, I'm gonna put my backpack on the scale because this thing is so heavy. Hold on. It is, what is that? 27 pounds? 27.2 pounds. 27.2 pounds. Wow. So that's with my iPad, my laptop, my water bottle, which is not full. Oh my God. Okay. This is not one of my more brilliant ideas, guys. Oh well, let's go to the airport. God, I hope I have everything. No problem whatsoever going through security with that bag. It's just really heavy. Okay, I just had a panic moment because I realized I don't think this bag is gonna fit under the seat like a personal item. So that could get interesting. I was right. It didn't fit under the seat. Straight one. Good morning from Miami. I didn't get in until like 1 o'clock in the morning, so I did not film arriving or any of that jazz because I was tired. But the backpack has held up pretty well. Everything's safe and sound. I've been slowly starting to empty out like what I need to get to just for my one night in Miami. And so I will say it's a little annoying because you can't just like live out of this, right? It's like, it doesn't, all your stuff is behind the little like zipper here. So it's hard to like, you know, see what you've got. You gotta like dig through. And I don't totally love that. I'm used to just like living out of a suitcase whenever I travel. So it's okay. It's okay. So far I'm feeling like this would be a great solution if you are going for like a weekend or a long weekend. But I will say it feels very organized. Everything was safe and sound. Nothing actually got extra wrinkled, which is something I was concerned about with the vacuum seal. But everything like came out fresh as a daisy. So feeling good about that. And of course you saw on the plane, I wasn't able to fit the bag underneath the seat in front of me. I had to put it in the overhead bin, which thankfully nobody gave me crap about. But that was a bummer because the whole point was to like bring up just a personal item and fit it under the seat in front of me. But it was about the size of a small suitcase. I do think that's going to work in my favor when I head to Key West tomorrow because that's going to be a really small plane with a small overhead bin. So I'm going to be like flying pretty on that one. The other bummer that I discovered is that if you have forgotten something, you need to like throw something into the backpack, it's not that easy to do. Like I forgot to pack my underwear. I forgot to put it in the compression sleeve. So I ended up like shoving it in my makeup bag. And I was like, I hope nothing leaks on this. And so I put it in my makeup bag and then threw that into the backpack. So just something to think about, like you need to have everything packed and ready to go before you do the vacuum seal. Yeah, so now I am off to go explore a little bit of Miami. Let's go. We could gently interact with the artwork. Okay, it's time to leave for the airport. I realized there's no laundry bag in this backpack. So I grabbed the one from the hotel and we're gonna see how this goes, getting that into the vacuum sealed compartment. So packing up, the cleaners have already come by asking if I'm out of my room yet. And I was like, info checkout was at 12. It's in 30 minutes. I still have 30 minutes. It's fine. I'm not usually this unorganized. Okay, let's get this mess into the backpack. All right, I'm scooching all this to one side. Actually, I'm gonna switch it to this side away from the zipper, and then I'm gonna put the dirty clothes on the bottom side. And I'm gonna try and get as much flat as possible because I'm hoping that will help with the height of the backpack so I can actually fit it under the seat if I need to. There's like all this space down here. Okay, anything else? There. Quick look around. I'm gonna take the hotel slippers. I think it'll be nice in Key West. Okay, seal it up. All right, we are in my vacuum pump. That doesn't really get old. Okay, we are vacuum sealed in. Now, I did decide to split my toiletries into 2 bags so that it will lay flat instead of just having one big one. So that also allowed me to pack up the liquids in their own bag just in case I get pulled for some reason. Handles packed. I was trying to gather all my stuff in one place to get it in here. Okay, see, this is exactly what I was talking about. You forget to put something in there and now you're SOL because I'd have to undo the whole vacuum pack. That's kind of annoying and not the first time I've done that. But either way, we're gonna just fold it and put it in here and hope for the best, man. Might have to open the expander. Yeah, let's open the expander, a little more space here. Oh. Closes no problem with the expander. Now I'm sweating. Oh, see, I just set off the vacuum pump. So I forgot to turn this on travel mode. You just have to hold it down for 5 seconds and then it'll blink. There it goes. And now it's locked. Good lesson to learn. Okay. There's some really tough zippers. I appreciate that a lot. Gotcha. Boom. Okay. Oh. I just realized my license is in my workout shorts. Oh, buddy. Cranky. So we gotta do this over. Well, now I can vacuum seal up the stuff that I forgot. So I guess that's good. One more time. I think I'm also just struggling because I'm used to a certain way of packing. And so this is just kind of throwing my usual system off. But it's fine. Now let's pack the back of it. I do wish this was a bigger pocket. Like I have a hard time accessing this pocket because it doesn't go down as far. So that's a bummer. All right. We did it. We're packed. Off to Key West. Let's go. All right, friends, I am back from my trip to Miami and Key West, and I just wanted to give a couple of quick closing thoughts about traveling only with the personal item, and in this case, the Black Voyage Zephyr Pro. First of all, this bag fit everything I need, and quite honestly more. There was stuff that I didn't use. I didn't need a second bathing suit. I didn't need like one of my tank tops. So, you know, when it comes to space, it absolutely fit everything I needed and more. It's obviously super sleek and stylish, right? It's a really, really good looking backpack. If not, maybe like a touch masculine, at least for me. But I do like a solid, like sleek look. So, you know, I think it's super stylish. It's also crazy well engineered. Like they've thought of absolutely everything for this backpack. It's like almost a little too engineered for my taste. I don't need so many bells and whistles, and I think some of the bells and whistles just kind of make it a little bit heavier. But if you are somebody who likes to be super, super organized when you travel, like this is a great bag for you. And I will say I really liked the clothing compression. I think it worked really, really well. It obviously reduced the volume of the clothes. It was easier than I thought it would be to like travel with the compression pump. The only thing that really bothered me
was that if I forgot to put something in the suitcase and I wanted it to be in the compression side, I would have to like undo the compression and redo it each time, which was a little bit annoying. It also took some getting used to of like how to pack it flat enough so that you didn't sort of end up with like a bulge of clothing and everything was more flattened down and compressed properly. Now, a couple of things I didn't care for. One, traveling personal item only, like I was expecting to be able to put this thing under the seat in front of me, and as I showed you in the video, that didn't happen a couple times. And then, you know, when I went to Key West, it didn't fit in the overhead compartment either. So there's something sort of like in between about the sizing that doesn't always work properly. The other thing that was tough is that it was hard to access the stuff in the back, so like the laptop compartment, and that's where I would keep like my headphones, my iPad, all the stuff that I want to access like on the actual flight. Because the bag would get so big with clothes in it, it was kind of hard to pull it out from under the seat to access it. And then because the bag was so full of clothes, the back doesn't open all the way. You had to like cram your hand down in there to kind of access and like feel what you wanted. It's almost like they need to make the zippers on that back part of the backpack a little bit longer or deeper so that you can open it more fully and get at all the stuff in the back. So at the end of the day, I think personally, I love the backpack. I think it's a great backpack, but I think I'm a 2-bag girl. I don't think I'm a travel in the personal item only girl. I like to have all of the things I need on the plane quickly, easily accessible, which is why when I was flying home, I ended up breaking up into 2 bags, putting the backpack in the overhead compartment, and then using my beach bag as my like personal item under the seat that had my iPad, my headphones, my wallet. I do think this particular backpack would be an amazing gift for college graduates who are like going backpacking through Europe. I think it would be an amazing gift for people who are like more sort of tech geeky in your life. I think maybe more of like a tech focused, like stylish, fashionable man. Like this would be a great bag for him. And then if you're just like taking a long weekend, especially if it's like a long active weekend. I took a trip to Alaska for like 36 hours. This would have been a great bag to have for that adventure itself. So I think there are definitely like great use cases for this bag. But am I gonna become a personal item only girl? I don't think so. It's not for me. I tried it, but I tried it. We tried. I don't know. Tell me in the comments, would you try traveling with only a personal item, or have you traveled with only a personal item? I'm very curious to see if other people pull this off. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you liked this one, maybe you'll like this one next. And until next time, go create a life you love. Okay, bye.